Welcome to Twin number 29 on this beautiful winter day at the end of November. Hoping everybody down south had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. And today is Cyber Monday, when us nerdy types like to take a look and see if there's any tech that we've been waiting for to come on sale to purchase, either as a Christmas gift for somebody else or for ourselves. But I do have 5 stories that I quickly would like to share with you and offer some opinion on. And then this first story, sadly, GoDaddy had a breach that impacts 1.2 million WordPress site owners. And what a terrible way to start your week, even though this is almost week-old news already. But the worst part of this story is that victims will actually have a very difficult time to find out how far the attack was spread. So even though the SSL certificates are being renewed by GoDaddy, especially those whose private keys were leaked, it's hard to see how much damage will have been done, because an attacker on any one given website will have been able to use that as a launch pad for further victimizing the website owner. Now, this initial breach came from a compromised sysadmin password, and there's so many lessons from this story that we can learn from. Next story is about malware that's now trying to exploit the new Windows installer 0-day. Now, since this attack bypasses a Windows installer patch previously issued, a wide-ranging campaign appears possible and is likely being planned. Every single version of Windows is impacted. So the best way to be vigilant is to already have zero trust in place and disallow any software installation, especially during this high-risk period until this vulnerability is patched. And those that are on proper endpoint protection should also get proper SOC, Security Operations Center, monitoring of this particular threat. Now, Facebook announces that it's going to delay its end-to-end encryption rollout until sometime in 23. Now, we see this in the industry over and over, especially if a company has no real incentive to offer encryption, as is the case with Facebook and Meta. There's no reason for them to do this any faster, as it will not lead to selling directly any more advertisers, right? However, this is a really good reminder that communication on Facebook simply isn't secure or private and may never be. How threat actors get into operational technology systems? Well, here's a spoiler alert. It comes via one of 2 common methods, either a network intrusion or via removable media. And it turns out that zero trust connectivity disrupts both from doing any damage. So when an OT device has a principle of least privilege applied, it leaves even removable storage attacks completely crippled and unable to spread through the command and control servers, or unable to reach C2 servers, effectively neutering such potential threats. And here's a feel-good story about scammers that are attempting to destroy lives, one gift card fraud at a time, but there are some people who are fighting back. And in particular, there's Jim Browning, as featured in this story. He has a fascinating series on technical support scams. That's well worth watching, even if it's just from the perspective of understanding how such facilities operate when they are geographically removed from where the victims are. They simply rarely get prosecuted and rarely pay for the crime done. And did you know that there's a free product price tracker at camel.com? If you use the Brave browser, it's even safe from third-party tracking by using that site itself. It's perfect if you're looking for a specific product for a special someone and want to get it at the best possible price and see how it changes over time. Have a fantastic last week of November. See you next week.